To begin, remove the contents from the box and arrange all alike items. The 2 bolts and springs mounted on the tongue have been tightened prior to boxing but should be examined for precision. The nylon lock nuts should have just 1 to 2 bolt threads sticking out. You will need a total of 12 bolts with washers to be inserted from the inside of the poly tub out with the nuts installed on the underside of the tub. 10 of these bolts will be 3/4 of an inch long and the other 2 will be an inch long. You will also need a 1/2 inch wrench or socket, a large flathead screwdriver, a 15/16 wrench and socket or 2 wrenches, and a 19mm wrench. Attach the brace supports to the front support, like so, using 4 of the 3/4 inch length bolts and nuts, but no washers. The top 2 of these bolts also pass through the latch angle before connecting the supports. Do not tighten all hardware completely at this time, just screw down to finger tight. Install the 2 identical undercarriage axle supports, angled inward, using 6 of the 10 bolts with washers. Attach the rear support with 4 of the bolts and washers, and attach the front support using the final 2 bolts in the outside holes, leaving the 2 inside holes empty for now. Now you can mount the front support assembly built in step 1. It will be secured with the remaining 4 of the 3/4 inch length bolts and washers, using the 2 bolt holes in the front of the poly tub and the 2 holes closest to the front on the bottom of the tub. Then, fasten with the 2 remaining 1-inch bolts and washers by passing them up through the tub and undercarriage bracket, as well as the rear of the front support and latch angle. You will need 16 of the 3/4 inch length bolts and nuts to assemble the 2 axle holder brackets. Be mindful of how you insert each bolt, as once the brackets are assembled, you may not be able to get a screwdriver on one side or the other to tighten the hardware when required. For now, just make sure they are finger tight. Insert the axle through the first bracket and spacer. Mount the tongue like so, and slide the axle through. Latch the handle to set in place. Slide the axle through the second spacer and bracket, making sure that the exposed portion of the axle on either side is as even as possible. Now tighten all of the hardware on the brackets until it feels tight. Then give the wrench or socket another 1/2 to 1/4 turn. And place the wheel spacers, then washers, on either side of the axle. Mount each wheel, making sure that the valve stem is pointed outward, and fasten using the washers and pins. Check the air pressure to verify the recommended 30 psi. Turn the cart over, wheels down, in order to install the drop hitch. Place the tongue in the center of the drop hitch and connect using the 5/8 by 4.5 inch bolt, washer, and nylon lock nut. Then, using the 15/16 wrench and/or socket combination, tighten the nut. The drop hitch can be mounted directly to the tractor using the PTO studs or using BCS's quick hitch connection, which is sold separately. In conclusion, please know that we welcome your feedback and questions. To contact us about the content of this video, please call 888-224-4271 or email info@bcsamerica.com. Thank you.